Hello. Hello, Chad. We're doing it again. We are doing it again. Wee. I'm gonna play some Derelict Star. And I don't know, I've got some like bizarre stuff lined up. Couple demos, not too many. Um, and I don't know. I'm gonna play it by ear. Hold on a second. Is this where I was? Hold on a second. Local radar and warp. Hold on, I want to go back to my ship. Or I guess I don't want to go back to my ship. It's not showing me a battery. Oh, it's showing me a battery down there. I really hope that's not the battery I already collected. I don't think it is, but I'm gonna have a look anyway. It's been a couple of days since I played this. So you'll have to bear with me. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, that's where the battery was there. So I'm gonna go and see if I can get the other battery that's in the area, which I believe is down. It's pretty down. I am just using mouse and keyboard. Also, it's like I say, it's been a couple days, so I'm gonna be very rusty. Like very rusty. No, and I think I need to go down from here. How in the world am I gonna go down from here? I don't think I see a way of doing that. So I might be done with this area, like completely. You know what? Let's just warp. Where should we warp to? There's a bunch of batteries I have not gotten. Let's go to this one. There's one above me right now. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Oh, right. I remember I went here before. Oh, nice. It's all coming back to me now. I don't know how to get that. There's a tube up there, but I don't know if I can actually reach that. Oh, I can reach that. Okay, hold on. Let's explore this for a bit. I was just wondering if I could use that extra boost to get up higher. It looks like we're getting colder. I don't know what that blue bar is, but I don't like it. I don't like a blue bar filling up. Oh, okay, here we go. So, apparently there's like some kind of atmosphere thing going on. Don't know what that is. Don't think I can get up from here. I could try like redlining. Yeah, if I can't redline up there, then I don't think there's anything I can do here. Wait, is that a gap? It is a gap. I thought this was one of those things that would get... I gotta go find a switch or something? Is this the switch that I can press? No? I am slowly losing... Whatever, I don't know if that's cold. Okay, this feels like nothing. But let's get out of the cold. That's what I'm assuming this is. Oh, I can go here. Another checkpoint. I could maybe get up to that second level from here. Maybe not. Maybe if I was like really good and jumped. No, that's gonna be quite challenging. Okay, and now I'm down here. Not really making a lot of progress right now, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I'm back here. Okay. I think I've been through here. Certainly I've been to the right side there. Let's try going as high as I can. Wait, what's here? Have I been here before? Probably, right? That's probably all the way back home. And we got another black hole here. Got a lot of warp holes, whatever you want to call them. This... I don't think I've been here before. No, I have. I remember this place. This place is becoming quite convoluted. I actually wonder if I'm going to have to start drawing a map. Okay, so I want to get up to, like, the next floor above me. Is that possible? Yeah, just barely. Wonder if I can... Okay, I think I understand what the expectation is here. Maybe I don't. Well, maybe I do, but like it's... I don't think I'm ready for it yet. Wait, did I just loop around? I did. Interesting. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump. Oh no, no! Oh. Okay, well I think that's the right idea, but I just have to be good, you know? I was a little bit too bold there, I think. I'm gonna like go as low as I can so that I can build up as much speed as I can. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea actually. Oh, that's a checkpoint, nice. So options are I assume I'm going to continue to loop around here, is I could try and sneak through that hole on the left side or sneak through the hole on the right side. That's assuming that this place still loops around. It does. Okay. I think this is doable, but I'm gonna have to be careful. Oh, right, I forgot that the slime lets you do some crafty stuff. No! I don't know why I let go there. Gonna have to basically do what I was trying originally, is get as low as possible and then build up as much speed as possible. Build up. Oh. There we go. So now, do I care about... Oh, I can't even get that. And I just realized I can't jump even from here. Man, so that means the expectation is actually to not just get up, but like also get over the slime. Okay. So I am gonna have to like build up as much speed as possible. And also let go is... yeah, that's gonna be really difficult. I'm gonna have to like basically get away from the wall as close to the line as possible, so that I have the most speed bumping up into that ceiling. Oh, what? You can still bump your head on the slime? I didn't realize that. So I don't know what I'm gonna do then. Well, tell you what, let's try the left side. But what I'm gonna do is I'm still gonna come over here to the right side, just so that I have a little... I don't think that's gonna work, actually. This is gonna be tricky no matter where I go. I don't think I can build up enough speed on this left side unless I go down here. Maybe this is what they want. Or maybe what they want is for me to do this all in one go. Man, you just like it's you have a lot of momentum moving down, and it takes a lot of time and energy to slow that momentum down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go as low as possible here, and then we're gonna switch sides. Nope. Oh, that's just for a pip. I forget what those are called. We're not gonna make it here. Well, I guess I'll try it anyway. I almost had it there, honestly. Oh, yeah. Is there anything here that I can do? No. Okay. I know there's a green one on the right side as well. Do I even bother? But I guess I do. Not sure how one is gonna do this. I guess as carefully as possible. I don't think I can like stop myself. So I think I have to slow myself as much as possible. And then using the jetpack all the way down. We're like grabbing it and then swifting out of there. Optionally, oh no. Oh, that was actually pretty good. It was almost it, I think. Just trying to die now. Just trying to die. There we go. Okay. I'm just wondering if the opposite route is the key. Like, what if we just land on this? This isn't gonna be it, is it? There's no way. I don't think so. That was not going to be the one. Another option, since it does loop around, what if we try doing it from this side? So basically get as low as possible. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. That was, I certainly feel like I had a better chance of surviving that. It's got to be kind of perfect, because I have to like reach the gumball, whatever it's called, cubit. I gotta reach the cubit at the apex of my ascension so that I'm at the slowest possible. So it's almost got to be like that. That was pretty good, but it's got to be a little later. And I do think I have to go as low as possible so I can build up the most speed. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I kind of feel like the only way this works is if I am able to then slow myself completely. No, that was too early. Way too early. Whoop. Oh, that was not bad. That was actually not bad. Come on. Too late, maybe. I could try just like grabbing it and like scooping out, but I don't think I have the agility to do so. Like, I don't have the mobility. turning around is actually quite a slow process in this game. That was really close. I think that was it. I'm getting closer. A little bit higher and I would have been, I think that would have been it. This could be it here. Oh! No, that's too early. In fact, I'm not even gonna... No, that's... There's no saving it. There's no backing out. You gotta commit. This is definitely the way. This is definitely how we're doing this. And I do care. I don't know why I care, seeing as these serve absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Oh, that was so close. Not bad, not bad. Pretty bad. I mean, that tells me that no matter what, I was not making it out of that. Oh, god damn it. I mean, this really does have a baby steps effect where it's like, I don't really... It's not frustrating to try and fail as many times as I am, because it's like, there's basically no consequence for trying. I do think we have to touch the wall in order for this to work. Because then we would slow we slow our momentum going in that direction. That's not gonna work. So that turning around is a lot quicker. Oh, I don't know why I let go. But also, we also slow our ascent, or our descent, just enough maybe, that we can back out with enough time. Oh, that's gonna be too high. Yep, too high. This is really tricky. You gotta like let go deceptively early, but not too early. Like, that's too early. It's gotta be basically perfect. Too high. Too high. I mean, I'll try it, but I really gotta stop trying to scoop it out and just like touch the wall. Touch the wall and let the boosters fly. And then turn around. This might be it. No. It's got to be so close that my head almost touches the bottom gear. I wonder if like trying not to build so much speed is an idea. Oh, yes! Holy cow, that's close. They really... You gotta earn the heck out of that one. That's worth 4 qubits. Wow. I have to imagine the color and the value is somewhat correlate to the difficulty. Nice. Okay, so we can move on. Well, apparently I'm just showing off at this point. So the thing that I have to figure out now is how to get up that hole on the right side. And I'm kind of thinking that there's a somewhat of a trick here, because you're led to believe that you need to slide up the right side of this pipe to build up enough momentum. But as we just saw, this left side is also pretty valid. So I'm wondering if I was to build up enough speed and then like slide up the left side of that other panel. No. Whee! That's kind of fun. Don't know why I let go. I don't know. Let's just try this way for a little bit. Or, you know what? Let's try going on this side, and then maybe this is enough speed and we just need to like let go at the right time. No, that's not even close. There we go. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a checkpoint here, but I do want to try and get that cubit in the corner there. Except, I think if I get that, I will have to reset my progress. Maybe. Do I have to make this the checkpoint? I think I do. Like, is this my checkpoint now? So I just reset my progress. Okay, well, you know what? Fine. I got the cubit. I'm not mad. I'm not mad as I slowly shrink into a corn cob. It's okay. I know it's possible, so that makes it a lot easier. Yeah, look at that. Did it on the first try. First try. All right, so now we're still looping. So I think we gotta use the red boost, right? Okay, let's try on this side. Yeah. Okay, I see what they maybe want us to do to get that blue cubit. Should I even try for that? That seems like really dicey. I wonder if they want us to be red boosting. Oh, that was pretty close. I think you gotta use the green slime just a little bit. Oh, it's so close. I was literally touching it. Pixel to pixel. Okay, then not as close. Not as close. I don't know why I'm going for the cubits. They really are enticing. Oh, come on. That was so close. No. Okay. You gotta be touching the green slime to get a little bit of a boost. This could be it. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. 2. All right, so now I can't remember what I did here. Was it on this left side? Yeah, okay. Don't know how we're climbing up. Okay, okay. Don't really know what I'm doing, but... Oh! Can we make that jump? Yes, we can. Okay. And I know there's a cubit down below, so we're gonna get it. And it shouldn't be too hard. It's just a red one. And in fact, I think this is how we're getting to the next area. Yeah, like that's actually not too bad at all. So now we're just gonna go wee. Okay. Haven't I been here? I feel like I've been here. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get to the checkpoint, and then I'm gonna... Wait, is that a different ship above me? So I don't know if I've been here before. I definitely don't know if I've been here. Whoa. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. Ooh, nice. Freebie. Can't remember what the green glass does. Is it anything noteworthy? No? I kind of want to make sure I deposit. Kind of want to see what's up there, but I don't know if I can get up there. Are they trying to tell me that one of those panels is actually not corporeal? No. It's not super obvious what is or is not, like, real. If that makes sense. I wonder if I just, like, shortcut a bunch of stuff. Okay. No. Huh? Yo, what? This is like secrets beyond secrets at this point. Hold on, I can definitely do this. I just need a second. Oh. This is tricky but doable. I don't know how in the world I'm supposed to do that actually. Yeah, how in the world are we supposed to do this one? Oh, okay. All right, that's tricky. I don't know if that's how I was supposed to do it or if there's a better method, but these green blocks only showing up like when I'm standing right next to them is going to be a problem. Wow. Wow. I don't know where I am now. Shoot. So you kind of have to like build up momentum in the opposite direction. I don't know how to put it. It's really hard to explain. But basically, if you do a swingy kind of movement, you can build up momentum in the opposite direction. Where am I now? I don't know if this is a feature of the green blocks. I kind of don't think so. I don't know how in the world I'm going to get that green cubit. I almost feel like there's something I don't know. Damn it. These are not like the slime blocks. You can't build momentum on the side of them. I don't know why I did that. This is extremely tricky. I don't even know why I'm over here. I don't even know if there's a battery over here. I get so close to landing on that. Jeez. Come on, land on it this time. Oh, so close. I don't know how I landed on that so easily the first time, and now I can't seem to do it. Honestly, I wonder if I'm giving it too much power. Yes, I don't know why I want to be here, but I do want to be here. Nice. Okay, that's why I want to be there. Oh, what? That kind of spooked me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So now we've got a battery. I am very curious about this left side. Do you think there's just like another alternative method to get here? This looks like another spaceship also. I'm just gonna have a peek over on this left side. Oh, come on. Ah. That still spooked me a second time. Okay, so I can't... Can I deposit this at least? Yeah, I can. Okay. Okay, so now I gotta find my way back, which is easier said than done. Well, it looks like it's just below me. Like, straight below me. So all I gotta do is go straight down without dying, of course. Oh no. Okay. I think this will be fine. I just need to find a safe route. I don't know why my brain is like, oh, go to the terminal. Safe spot. Nope. Not safe spot, actually. I can't remember what's safe on this. Okay. This was the correct path, actually. So is it still below me? I'm gonna use a terminal just to look at the map. I mean, of course it's still below me, right? But like, how do I continue going south? How do I continue going south? Okay, what is this place? Is this the icy landscape? I don't think I want to be here. I don't think I have a choice, actually. Alright, let's just like carefully drop down. And I guess yep. This is like the most nerve-wracking part of this game, is trying to find your way back safely. Like, I don't know if what's below me is safe. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I sure hope I get to keep that. Yeah, okay. I think we can do this. Okay, we need a long stretch. This looks like the long stretch. Can I like keep my power here? Yeah, all right. Yeah. There we go. I think I should have kept it. Wonder, can I like do a little? Yeah, all right, cool. All right. So now let's deposit our qubit and also check to see where we are. We're getting closer. So it's below us. I'm a little concerned about what is directly below us right now. There's a free qubit there if I wanted it. Don't know what that is, and I don't think I want to risk it for the biscuit. Still don't know what the deal is with this cake. I know there's a easy way of doing this, but unfortunately when you're like carrying a battery, you don't want to do it the slick way. You want to do it the careful way, and that ends up being more difficult in some ways. There we go, we made it. We made it! Battery achieved. Sick. Oops. Please insert the battery. Don't know why that's not the default option. Retrieve the power cell from a familiar place. Okay, so it was another spaceship. Causality seems to be fucking things up for you big time. You consider becoming post-casual, but worry you might have missed the deadline. Okay. Let's go somewhere. There's a couple places above me that I'd like to check out. This one here, I think, seemed interesting. Well, maybe not this one, actually. The one below me. Nope, still no. Maybe this one? No. Getting closer though. Let's go to this one and then try and go right. Okay, how about that? I've been getting a lot of like fairly difficult batteries. I haven't gotten a lot of the probably much easier ones to achieve. So that ice looks like you can't get your max boost on. Just keep going right for now. Oh yeah, I was hoping for exactly that. Okay, so there's one down and to the left. I wonder if we can get it via this. Oh, before you go, how are we doing? We at CB Inc. are in a ceaseless cycle of improvement and thus deeply value feedback from employees and customers alike. We take any and all feedback very seriously, and our employees' shipped software and services must be the very best in class, and thus are all subject to thorough quarterly reviews. Please help us. Please help us on our journey of self-improvement by filling out this short survey. Please indicate how strongly you agree or disagree with the following statements. The greeting staff makes us feel welcome aboard the ship. Undecided. Staff are helpful in providing advice or assistance for moving cargo in or out of the ship. Undecided. Staff carry out their duties promptly, efficiently, and professionally. Undecided. The Helios terminal system is easy and intuitive to use. Undecided. The Helios terminal system provides me accurate, reliable, and relevant information. Disagree. Helios terminal system firmware is non-invasive and compatible with my devices. Agree. Running out of power was your fault and entirely avoidable. Undecided. Getting trapped here is evidence of your personal and professional failings. Strongly disagree. You're going to die here alone. Strongly disagree. I noticed it defaulted to strongly agree there. Commitment to improvement is our perpetual priority, and your honest feedback helps us achieve that. Thank you. Go away. I don't even want a simulation of that kind of nonsense. Look at that, that's a golden bit. I haven't seen that before. Kind of want to try and get that. Of course, that's going to be very difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I had a funny feeling that, yeah, that was a laser. I have no idea what to do with that laser then. Alright, let's go left. That's where the battery is. Easy. Easy qubit. I feel like the color on the T has changed colors. A little bit. There's the battery. I feel like we are on the clock here. Oh! So what are we supposed to do about that? I wonder if those lasers go away when I pull out the battery. Kind of feels like this whole area is like a one-way trip. And once you take a turn, you are stuck with your decision. So we're gonna go back to like this one. Oh, water. That's interesting. I noticed that button there. I should try and push that button. Ooh. Okay, we can only achieve a certain amount of boost. How in the world are we gonna get that? I feel like the only way we can get that is by emptying the water, maybe? And I don't know how we're gonna do that. Hold on, let's try and hit a button. How about that? Shoot. Don't fall down the pipe, please. Okay. Excuse me. That's rather rude. Okay, so that, like, I think I'm right in my assessment that this whole zone is like a one-way trip. You cannot go back. There's almost no point in trying. Okay. Well, if that's the rule, then that's the rule. Why did they... Is that just to kill myself? Wow, that's rude. That is super rude. Yeah, there's no way out of here. You can't build up enough speed. They've put like aggressive architecture on the bottom there. Oh, that's so rude. That is so rude. And of course you have a time limit as well, right? Because we're slowly building up momentum. Or not momentum, temperature. I don't know what that is. We'll find out, I'm sure. And we can't build up enough speed. Can I do anything on this? No. Wonder if if we're like quick enough, if we can build up a red line here. No, not really. This is for like a bunch of qubits, so not really useful. Yeah, I just tried doing a little tiny jump. Just to see if I can make that jump without bashing my head, and no, you can't. I wonder... I bet you if you're really good, if you're really crafty, you could fall down this hole. Yeah, I think that's what you gotta do. I think you gotta fall down that hole. And then try and keep the red line basically. And then make the jump with the red line. Just gonna die here. I'm gonna try it a couple times. No, that wasn't it. I mean, unfortunately, once you have achieved this once, that wasn't it. I don't know what I was thinking there. Once you've achieved this once, you have to keep it. Because it's not over after you've jumped back out of there. I tried. I really tried to keep it there. This one's very rude, but it's also for like several qubits, so like I kind of get it. Shoot. That was kind of it. Why did I lose it there? I don't know why I'm going for the qubits, like, at all. It really is... It's not even love of the game, it's love of the dopamine, you know? I may as well do a little bit of exploring. I just won't hit a checkpoint if I can avoid it. Ah, there's a secret there. You do have to redline for it, though. I do want to find the battery in this zone. So now, do I want to fall down on the right, or do I want to... Oh, this is where I came from. There's a battery. I don't think that's the one I was going for. More qubits. Sure, that's gonna be a party. Oh, why? Why did you do that? Yeah. I'm gonna try this a couple more times before I give up, since I feel like I'm on the right track. You have to be really careful not to touch any sides while you're redlining. I kind of did it once, and achieving it again is going to be very difficult. I think I got lucky doing it even once. I like touching any side, even behind me, is like it kills your momentum. I don't know. I honestly do not know how it works. Because sometimes I keep my momentum and sometimes I don't. I think it's like if you... Ugh, I hate falling down here. Because I don't want to have to go through the stupid warp. So I have to go all the way over here and die. I think if you have any momentum when you touch the ground, then you get to keep all of your momentum. But if you stop... Like, if you have to turn, then you lose all of it. That was almost it. I tried to jump. But I don't really have a lot of control in that mode. This one's gonna drive me bonkers. And the thing is, once I've gotten out of there and I've kept my red line, that's only step one. Yep. Because then I have to actually use it. This one's really frustrating. I won't lie. It's really frustrating because I don't have a lot of control over where I'm landing and how I'm landing. And so it's just kind of the luck of the dice. Oh, I think I understand better now what I'm doing. I have to give myself control. Basically, I have to hit the jets. That was almost it, but I didn't jump in time. You have to hit the jets while you're falling. You get to keep your boost, your red line, but then you get to decide where you're falling, and then you have to be really careful not to land in the opposite direction of where you of the one you intend in going. It's really a juggling act. And I think the worst part is you have to try and get out, which means turning around and oh god damn it, landing in a way in which you can jump again reliably while you're facing the right direction. It's a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is why it's 6 or 3 qubits. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit. I think I lost it because I touched the edge. I forgot that doesn't kill me. I'm on the right path here though. I think I could do this with enough attempts. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, so touching the edge there is death. So I wonder if I can do like a controlled. I tried really hard to jump there. I need to do a controlled like movement out while keeping the red line. This is really difficult. There's a lot to manage here. There we go. Oh, you know what? I think jumping from up here is a mistake. I think you have to fall down and then do a controlled jump from probably this platform here. I think that's the only way to do it. Oh, really couldn't let me try again there, huh? But I think I've got the hang of the first part, which is not easy. Oh, what? Why did I lose it? Okay, we get to try again here. I'm not sure what the best place to try and land is. No. I turned around there and lost all my momentum. Getting closer to... I'm trying to find something consistent. That was obviously not consistent. That was a mess. I really don't want the answer to be to jump off of one of those little nibs. I don't know why I did that. That was silly. What was that? That shouldn't have killed my momentum. This is... This is starting to get a little frustrating. Keeping the red line and using the red line are almost two different things. Because you have to kind of sprint for just a moment to be able to actually get the full benefit of it. This is definitely the most annoying puzzle so far in this game. Because it requires precision in like several different ways. Yeah. If it takes like quite a lot of forward momentum to get the benefit of the red line. So you have to kind of build up some forward momentum. You have to build it. So like that's why I actually have to maybe go further back in order to build up that forward momentum again. Oh god, I hate touching the little lip of that nib. It's so frustrating because it's like I'm, you know, like that feels like it's not even in my control. I do feel like I did it once, almost like on the spot. That one was bad because I actually tried to turn around while on the ground. You can only turn around in the air. That was almost it. I just need to find find the spot of the area that I feel like I can reliably turn around, and then also find the spot I feel like I can reliably lift off from. Ugh. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is not even the mission. Jesus Christ. You kind of have to do it perfectly, and perfectly means getting as close to the sun as possible. And that's why I keep burning. Nope. Touch the ground while turning. That was almost it. That was almost it, except I gotta do basically the same thing. But then off of that nib. This is a lot. But I think I am getting there. Oh, that was... I think I get it now. I think I get it now. I need to be, like, making sure when I'm in the air, I'm always hitting the boost. And that's how you can do controlled turns. Yeah, that's it. I can do this. Oh, you don't even need to do what I was thinking you needed to do. It was actually way easier than I was making it. But I wouldn't have been able to do what I just did had I not done all of that training. Oh, worth it, worth it, worth it. Okay, we're gonna go back to the warp above us because I still have a battery to get here, and I've been not doing that. And this place is kind of a labyrinth. And actually, I feel like that little bonus has trained me somewhat. Heh, yes. So you can turn off those lasers. I don't know why I did that. That's actually kind of fun. I can't slip through that tiny hole. So I should be able to maybe get that yellow... This guy here. I just have to figure out where the entry point is. I'm not going to set a checkpoint there. Okay, there's an entry point from below, but it means I have to turn off those two lasers there. So that means we have to figure out how to turn off those two lasers there. I think we have to come at it from below. There's the battery we're actually going for. Is this just a way to leave? Oh no, there's actually a place to go here. Okay, so you can't make that jump with a simple boost, so I feel like you gotta do something crafty here. No, I don't. I think you're just kind of meant to use this to get to the next floor. Except I bungled it. I do not want to go this way. I want to find some way of dying easily. I wonder if I've like... I don't think I've looked at all of this. May as well hit some checkpoints while I'm over here. Because I can always fast travel to where I was. It's one of the things I do appreciate about this game. What do you mean? I don't know if I can actually get up there. This is a task for another time. Oh, is this a double jump? I don't get it. Oh, it is a double jump, but I was pressing the wrong button. Ah, okay. That's cool. So over here. Yeah, alright. Feel like they want you to try and keep your boost somehow. Oh, wait a minute. I think I get it. I don't know why I'm doing this now. I don't know. I've like completely lost track of what I was doing. But I guess I'm doing this now. Why not? This is fun. What's up with the pain tunnel over here? Why is there a pain tunnel? There's got to be a reason there's a pain tunnel, right? Oh, can't have too many of them. Okay, so I have to use 3 of them. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Could have used more of them. Oh, not enough. Nice. Ah. Ooh. Big oh god, okay. That's actually terrifying. Interesting. Okay. What's to my right? feel like I should move on pretty soon. It's been an hour and a half since I started stream. This game is very addictive. It's very, very tempting to just like continue schmoovin'. Shoot, no. Okay, I can do this. Dang. What's over here? Goop. Pain. Hmm. I think I need to like just land on that platform there. Damn. It's so tempting to like want to boost up as quickly as possible. Yeah, you just gotta do it like that. Oh my god. Yo, ice can fudge right off, actually. I'm trying to do too much, like, right away. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. Well, that's clearly what we're meant to do. What is the deal with the cakes? Ah, crap. Yeah. I'm gonna try this one more time, and then I'm gonna probably move on to something else. Okay, you know what? Better to bail than to die. I think we have to do like 3 hops. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, well, I made it, so I may as well keep trying. Okay, bud, what are we doing? This is nightmarish. Okay, so like I don't know where I'm going, because like that route on the right side looks really dicey. I guess. Okay, I think I get it. Okay, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Just like don't jump. Don't jump off the bubble, just like land on it. Oh, thought that was gonna be it. Damn it. I only did that because I didn't have that checkpoint yet. Shit. Yeah. I did this to myself. Oh, crap. There we go. Oh, no. No! 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. All right. Set the checkpoint. Ooh, oh, okay. Fair enough. Yo, you can just like keep falling forever. Now I have to go find something to die against. There you go. I know what I have to do, but my brain doesn't want to do it. Basically, I have to like land on a bubble, and as soon as I land, yeah, as soon as I land, I hit the boost, but not jumping. That's the important thing, is I'm not jumping off the bubble, I'm just landing on it. Oh, come on. Oh, well, you know what? I would have had it, honestly, if I just committed to landing on the lower bubble instead of the higher one. Shoot, that was almost it there. Jerk. Honestly, I'm just looking over here for something to die against. Doesn't seem to be anything. Some qubits, though. Now I have a reason to live, god damn it. Kind of reminds me of a George Carlin joke. I don't think I want to try and retrieve these, actually. Not right now, anyway. Shit. Oh, that was it. That was it. I just had to... I don't know. I just had to do it better, I guess. It's amazing how just a little bit too much momentum can really screw you. And in fact, letting go is like almost a death sentence. I let go there and it killed me. Ah, that was it. Yes. Okay. That is actually absurd. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my god. Oh, that is ridiculous. I see that. I see that hole. The game tries to trick you with shadows. It's like, yo, shadow or hole? What's up here though? Is there a reason to come up here? I don't see one. Do not see a reason to come up here at all. I think this is a problem for future me. I'm gonna call it there for Derelict Star. Really good game. I like this game a lot. And I'm gonna have a quick break. I'll be back in 5 or so minutes. See you soon. Hello? Hello. I've returned. Just double checking. Hello? Double checking some things. So here's what I was planning on doing. I want to showcase a game that I've been playing a lot of in my off time. Hey man, how you doing? I am, just so you know, I'm on my Windows boot right now. May not be here for too long, but saw you were live, so actually, hi. That's all right. I've been playing a lot of this game called Sectori, and I want to show it off and play it. Just play it, honestly. Is that actually gonna... There we go. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because right now it's actually quiet, but this game gets loud. Also, photosensitivity warning to the nth degree. Massive photosensitivity warning. So if you've played Geometry Wars, this is basically Geometry Wars, but I think better. I'm just straight up gonna say that I think it's better. I think it's like Geometry Wars, except like the sequel we kind of never got. And I know there's like 2 or 3 sequels to Geometry Wars, and they're all okay. I thought the one on the Wii was strangely the closest to a decent successor, but Geometry Wars is such a weird game because, like, first of all, it was introduced in a racing game, I'm pretty sure. And in the company that did that racing game, I think it was Need for Speed, basically published it as an offshoot. And the original Geometry Wars is a very addictive kind of like modern take on an arcade game. And it was very good. It's very addictive, but also I think it has a fundamental flaw, and that is that kind of similar to arcade games of, you know, the past, it doesn't really have a obvious stopping point. It just kind of keeps going, and it doesn't just keep going, but if you've actually watched anyone play Geometry Wars successfully, it eventually there's just like a winning strategy, and you can just like keep using that strategy in a way, and that is to say to kite enemies into a pile and then destroy that pile. The reason I bring this up is because Sectori does not really suffer from this. At least it doesn't suffer it in the same way. Sectori offers obvious stopping points in a lot of its game modes, and it has many. The campaign is very, like, obviously named. It is a campaign. It has a beginning, middle, and end. You play it all in one go. And so in a way, it's like a almost, you know, actual roguelike where you're playing through it, and if you die, you start from scratch, and there's no meta progression, and I'm not going to get into that because we all know how I feel about meta progression, and I don't need to do that again. So it's very satisfying. It's very, very good. I'm going to play through the campaign right now just to show the game off a bit. So the campaign mode always begins with this stage, which is like the diamond, and it will evolve over time. Pretty sure the method in which it evolves is a little different, but it always starts with that diamond. And then we have basically level ups. So I'm gonna try and explain as best as I can here, but because there's quite a lot going on in this game. So the way the level ups work is every time you get a level up, you have the option of using it. The option is on the left side there. You're gonna see right now I have the option of using that level up for speed. But I don't have to. No, that's gone. That's fine. I don't have to use it for speed. I can wait. Oh, interesting. We have revolution this time instead of what I had before. I can wait until I get another level up, and now I can use it for score. I probably never want to use it for score, but basically every time you get a level up, you succeed up to the next sort of option in the chain, and I have like sort of full agency to use my level up towards a reward, and the rewards are permanent for this playthrough. So the next thing is, that's one mechanic we got going on. The next thing is we have a shield. The shield, we have a certain number of shields, and we can get them back, but they're kind of limited through the entire playthrough. So we don't want to lose those if we can avoid it. And then we've got evolutions. These come in occasionally. These are basically like permanent evolutions, and these work sort of like a roguelike. You might notice these like decks. So we've got like the exotic deck, the blaster deck, the missile deck, the movement deck. I can choose to pick a deck, and this will add cards to the pile. The reason I'm doing that is because there's almost always a special or rare version of a card in each deck. So that's this one, token magnet. Tokens float towards you fast, and this is a sort of better version of a general card. You should always want to take these. They come with a major risk, which is to say, for instance, I have to not have a shield for 30 seconds. So if I die, it'll be the end of this run. So that's, there's major risk involved there. But if I survive the 30 seconds, I'll get my shield back, and then I'll have like a new permanent ability. Those abilities are generally worth trying to go for. And if you really want to make it through these campaigns, and also if you care about score and you care about how well you do, you probably always want to get like the golden ability. I just lost my shield, and I'm actually out of shield, so that's a problem for me. So I'm going to have to go out of my way to try and get a shield here. And I'm going to do that by getting another level up and then using it to give myself a shield. I know there's a lot going on here, and it's hard for me to explain it while also going through it. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Okay. Not the M word. Not the M word! I can't remember. I think it's Mirage. That I was playing a different ship before, and so the word that I was trying to complete was Mirage. There's another thing you're trying to do is there's letters that will appear, and they'll cycle through the word, and it was Mirage, and now it's Revolution, so it's longer to complete now. I generally try and get speed a couple of times, because you do want to be have a bit faster movement than your starting speed. Oops, you never, oh, there we go. I guess I'm illustrating this. You never want to be on the red marks on the because that's the tile changing shape. And it is a permanent death. There's no takesy backsies. Your shield means nothing. If you are on a red tile, when it changes shape, then you die. So, but that's okay. We hadn't gotten very far. There's also bosses in campaign mode. 5 of them to be precise. There's different versions of the same bosses. There's like elite versions. There's a lot going on in this game. Not too much though. I want to say, I really want to like make that clear, is there's not too much going on. There's exactly enough, in my opinion, going on. IMO. Okay, gain a shield, that's nice. But we want to increase ship speed by 15%. That's pretty good. I think we lost our strike. Yeah, we lost our strike. So you might have noticed me do like a little boost move occasionally. That's our strike. It's basically our major escape. It helps us get out of jams. It gives us invulnerability, and then also a little finishing blast move. So it's really good for like if you really feel the air kind of leaving the room, you use that. It comes back. This ship has the benefit of having 3 strikes. which the basic or default ship does not have. I feel like I should have used my level ups on the blaster, but that's okay. It is also a good idea to save those and get the higher up move. This is getting dicey. Yep, there goes our shield, and wow, I just stepped right on that tile as it changed shape. I haven't even shown off the first boss. Crazy. This is a new ship. I'm like very much getting used to this idea. So we have 3 strikes. That's something I'm gonna have to kind of get used to, and then we build those up over time. Yet another mechanic. There's a strike chain. The more enemies, or the more you use strike in a row, you'll kind of like build up a chain that's worth points. You actually do kind of care about points in this game. Then there's these guys. They kill a bunch of enemies, and they had an extra mechanic with the other ship, which was that if you did a strike through them, you would get your strike for free instead of having to charge up a new one. Don't worry, that one will come back around. Oh my god. This ship is not very fast. Let's get a couple speed upgrades. And then I want to level up my blaster. Also, I think one of the traits of this ship is that its blaster is quite weak. So we have to really build that up in a hurry. Oh, well, we used up our shield like a doofus. And we used up another shield like a doofus. Sick. Alright, let's okay, Strike Master. Raise strike upgrade level cap by 1, get a free strike level. Worth it, for sure. Especially since our strike seems to be our main attack. Since our blaster is not that. Not the M word. Oh, why did I walk right into it? Wow, I am not doing well with this ship. This is a tricky ship. I might go to the default ship just to show that off, since I was used to it. Also, explaining mechanics while you're playing a game like this is generally pretty difficult. The thing I'm working on right now for this game is a nice voice break, by the way, is I'm trying to wow, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna pain through several levels of missing one shield. I'm trying to do classic mode and get an S+ rating, which is really difficult. It's really difficult. And that mode plays a lot more like the like classic Geometry Wars. And obviously the enemy behaviors are a little bit different in this than Geometry Wars, but I feel like they're close enough that it feels like a spiritual successor, but they're far enough removed that it feels also pretty original. That was dicey. I think I still want to do strikes through things like evolutions, because you get like a big blast when you do that. Okay, what's our ability? Oh, you know what? Blaster, fire 2 extra side bullets when shield is not active. I don't like that move. Oh, we didn't get a special this time. Raise speed, upgrade cap, level by 1. Mega Blast is fine. You have agency, by the way, on what decks you take when you start the game. So, like, I can switch things around if I'm not feeling one of those decks. I really wish I had upgraded my blaster. Missile is also like one of my favorite things to get in any ship, and you'll see why in a second, because I am going to go for it. trying to kill that thing. Okay. Okay, we got missile. And missile is basically just exactly what it sounds like. We have some extra missiles they are seeking. We could take another Mega Blast, but I want to have a look for something else. Wow, we're not getting lucky, like, at all. Blaster projectiles seek slightly towards target. That's something. I hate those guys, actually. Oof, that was almost stupid. Wow, I am really not doing well right now. I'm out of shields, so I'm gonna have to spend a level up on a shield. I'm actually kind of used to Classic, and Classic losing your shield is not nearly as bad for a specific reason, which I will show off Classic in a bit. I should have saved that for a shield. Now I'm probably gonna die. Oh, yep. Caught off guard. All right, you know what? Let's go to Classic, because clearly that's what I am better geared for right now. Classic works a little bit differently. Your ship still evolves, but the level does not. At least the design of the level doesn't change, but the enemies do progress in challenge and difficulty. The major trick or gimmick for Classic is that in order to increase your score multiplier, you have to refuse to take ship upgrades. So this guy here is a ship upgrade, and I could take it, and my ship would get better, like substantially, like better speed, better blaster, maybe some missiles. But if I don't take it, then that number in the bottom right corner goes up 1, and every time I hit an enemy, instead of getting 100 points, I get 200 points. Also, oh, well, that was really bad. Maybe I'm just really not good right now. I was doing very well yesterday, and now I'm just doing really stupid things. Give me 1 second here. Trying to redeem this in any way. Okay, I lost my strike combo. So our combo right now is up to 4. I've like passed up 4 level ups or ship evolutions, if you like. And so combo's getting pretty good. You do have to eventually take a ship upgrade. You cannot do what I'm doing forever. You have to take it eventually, and the reason being is because they start spawning in some of these really nasty ship designs. However, my rule of thumb is wait until I lose my shield, because one thing about this mode is that when you evolve your ship, you also get your shield back. So that's why I've been kind of used to losing my shield, is because I can get it back. And actually, I kind of look forward to losing my shield in this mode a little bit, because that means I get to finally evolve the ship. But the less I take damage, the less I lose my shield, the more my multiplier goes up, because I can afford to not take ship upgrades and therefore increase the number of points that I'm getting, if that makes sense. Also, you might notice you get these guys when you forego a level up. Which lets you, lets you strike for free. Also gives you a little bit of a power up. Oh, that was actually the worst way I could have done that. And now I have to use those up just to survive. Oh, I'm honestly amazed I got through that without losing my shield. I am going to take a ship upgrade, even though I don't need it. I don't have a shield right now. I'm going to die. Yep. Well, that was actually not the worst. But I've done much better than that. I have gotten an S rank. So I am just trying to get the S plus rank, which is, I think, 1 billion points. And I think the current method I have is pretty good, is basically like hold off on evolving the ship as long as possible until basically I lose a shield, or like you kind of have to make sure you're ramping up with the difficulty. Otherwise you cannot hold back the tide. If you don't take a couple upgrades here and there, you will just get overwhelmed, and there will be it won't matter how good you are. There's just too many enemies on the screen. And honestly, I think by the time they start spawning in some of those big guys is a pretty good opportunity to start taking ship upgrades. Even if you have your shield, even if you've managed to keep your shield, you should probably take a couple upgrades, because killing those big guys with your default ship is like really, it's doable, but it's not fun. No, damn it. If you kill those golden ships, you get an extra power. I like to get rid of these little shuriken guys as quickly as I can, because they are really annoying. And I'm trying to keep my, if I have a strike combo going, I try and keep it as long as I can, because it is worth points. I'm sure there's really good methods for keeping those. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's okay. This green guy is, I think, my least favorite of the major ships, because it spawns just a ridiculous amount of little warships. See, like, if I didn't have the speed upgrade from that from that ship evolution, I wouldn't be able to outrun those guys. I continue for a little bit. I was doing like this specific game mode for a good hour last night, and even on a really good streak, I think runs last maximum a 20 minutes. That's the max. They might not even last that long, to be honest. So I think that tells you how much fun I think this is. This is just the classic mode. I mean, this is the no gimmicks kind of like basic mode, and I actually give a crap about score. There's like a natural end point. Like, once I get S plus, I think I will probably move on to something else, like one of the other game modes. I do actually really like the campaign mode. I'm just not doing well with it right now, and I wanted to try one of the new ships. There's like 3 ship designs, which doesn't sound like a lot, but like they're pretty game changing, so I think that's, you know, good enough. The way I try and do these strike combos is you can hear when your strike combo is about to end. You don't have to look at any interface to suss that out. Oh. So I like use it. You make use of the bonus for a bit, and then try and hit another one before my strike ends. I think it's actually a good idea not to do all of them too quickly. For one thing, like, you keep the strike combo going as long as possible. This is actually, I think, one of the more manageable enemy designs. This is just a little bit of Toho. I can handle a little bit of Toho. Those, I don't know, dodecahedron type enemies are always worth hitting because they give you a bunch of benefits. A bunch of points to pick up. I gotta say, like, I've been very anti-Vampire Survivor-like games, and it's really nice to see a game like this that could so easily have been a Vampire Survivor-like. And I mean, you might ask, like, how is it not a Vampire Survivor-like? I don't know. I think you can tell. I think there's just a bit more going on here in a way. It's not really leaning on or I don't know how to, it's not dopamine slop, you know what I mean? Like, it's doing something a bit more interesting. IMO. I'm amazed I'm still alive right now. And I've got a max combo going. Oh no! That's bad because I just got a ship evolution. Holy crap. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Yeah, couldn't keep it up. That was actually really good. I got an S rank at the very least. I don't think I could have kept that up for much longer. Let's try like one more time. Didn't beat my high score, but the couple of times I've gotten to S, I don't think that was an example of this. The couple times I've gotten S, I felt like I could have gotten S plus if I just did a couple of things differently. And it doesn't just mean like, oh, dodge harder. It means like using your strikes a little bit more intelligently. It means like taking a couple more ship evolutions, because honestly, foregoing one chain, like score chain for ship survivability, goes a lot harder than you think. Because like, yeah, okay, double the number of points, or maybe like increase by a certain number of points is like really valuable. And I think you do have to forego the first couple of ship evolutions. Like, you really have to, because the earlier you do it, the more points you're going to get in the long term. These yellow things disappear, by the way, eventually. So you do have to use them up. You can't just like let them sit. Oh, that was bad because I used my strike too early, and so I didn't get the. I'm gonna lose the strike bonus. Oh well. It's okay. Oh, that's not okay. Did not mean to lose my shield there. I think that's one of the reasons I think losing your shield is a good measurement of like when you should take a ship evolution, because like at that point, you know, things are starting to become just a little bit untenable. You really shouldn't use your strike unless it's free, because it's your escape. If you use your strike and you have to wait for it to charge, you are risking losing your shield. Oh no! Oh, two of these guys? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, this is untenable. Oh. Oh no. I was just about to use my strike. God damn. Alright, I'm gonna try one more time. Do it again. I should really go back and finish Evil Egg. I feel like Evil Egg really kind of put me on a path of like, I don't know, decent and deep arcade games. Another one I have been meaning to show off on stream is Utopia Must Fall. That one's really good. It's really good, but it's also depressing. I don't think that like this game gives me hope of like getting better and like maybe beating it, quotation marks, you know, getting an S plus and doing all of the things, beating the campaign. Utopia Must Fall doesn't really. It makes me feel like I am doomed, and it even goes as far as to say humanity is doomed because of me. Which is just a bummer. Trying to kind of really space out these strikes. Oh, that's not good. Oh, why do you have to spawn this guy every time? Oh, that's that. Ah, shit. Oh, no. I was like... That was really bad. They keep spawning that green guy on me. gonna try exactly one more time. That green guy is the freaking worst because it overwhelms immediately. All of the other ones, I can deal with all of the other ones. There's ones that shoots out lasers. There's one that bombards you. There's one that shoots out like little projectiles. I can handle all of those. Cannot take on the one that like just hits you with ships. I hate that one. Oh, okay. That's we're taking that evolution. Oh, that was a mistake. That's okay. Oh, that's not okay. God damn it. It's okay. We're gonna take we'll take another evolution. Try and make up our ground. I'm gonna not worry about my strike right now because floor is actually pretty decently clear, and we're about to get our chain up. I like to try and get rid of those. Ooh! As quickly as I can because they really do clutter up the stage. I might regret that in a second. Oh, that was a mistake. That's bad timing. Oh, that was really bad timing. Okay, that'll be it. That'll be it for Sectori. I'd like to do more of this in the future, though. This is a really good game. I think it's like quickly become one of my favorites. So I'm going to be. This is going to be a fairly short stream. I know I haven't been streaming in as much lately. Some of that is just like personal reasons, and others just like, wah, don't feel up to it. So what I'd like to do, I would like to continue Talos Principle, but I also feel like that was maybe a stream killer. I feel like maybe no one was invested in that, and so I might just finish that in my off time. I did download everything, which I've never played, which could be fun. I also had some demos here. I wanted to try this game called Ascenders. Let me look and let me see if there's anything. I actually didn't get too many demos, but I did get this one called Ascenders, so let's give that a go. And it's already messed with my resolution, so I can't see chat anymore. Let me move. Actually, let me just like slot chat into OBS. That doesn't look good. So this game looked really interesting to me. It is a roguelite. And I think it's a tactics roguelite, but combat is not its sort of like go-to.
Associate Weaver and 2 employees set out on an expedition to Mount Everest. I haven't been able to contact them for a week. I'm worried something happened to them on that cursed mountain. I need you to find out what's going on, but be careful. The mountain can be unpredictable.
You can see the top. Keep climbing. Left click select, right click move, or perform an action. Scroll wheel navigate the level. Okay. Click scroll wheel zoom. Oh, I hate that. I never ever make the middle mouse button click a control, like ever. Okay, so we're controlling this lad and we can move them up. Next turn. They took damage. Climbing a mountain requires a lot of energy and makes your climbers lose 1 stamina point at the end of each turn. Climbers that have no stamina left will faint and fall. So how do we help them? Get them onto a ledge. The wall collapsed. We can't go that way anymore. Scout, use your rope to pull me to you. Okay. Okay. So we have a safe spot, therefore we can pull our climbers up. To avoid losing their stamina, climbers can rest on a ledge to recover 1 stamina point at the end of the turn. Watch out for falling rocks. Take cover. Something will fall here next turn. Okay. Oh, those red lines are kind of easy to miss. Shouldn't I move this guy, though? So that broke the line. She's too heavy, I won't be able to carry her for long. Keep climbing, I'll attach her back onto the mountain. When a climber falls from the mountainside, the only thing stopping them from falling to their death is the rope that attaches them to the rest of their team. However, the climber keeping them from falling loses double their stamina points at the end of the turn. For a fallen climber, all is not lost. The teammate can reattach them to the mountain, allowing them to continue climbing. Come on, let's get this over with. We're almost at the top. The main objective of each ascent is for all climbers to reach the extraction zone at the top of the area. Okay. So now what we would like to do, this guy can easily rest here. We have no falling rocks. We can have our scout move onto the ground and then pull the other one to us, and then we can rest here. Unless there's a reason not to, I feel like we should just wait to gain another stamina. Can I move? Oh, I can literally move to the top there. Scout can apparently move the most. I can move everyone up like that. Interesting, there are limitations here. Perfect. 7 turns to reach the top, 0 resources collected, 1 climb to the top, no reward. Here's our resources. We have rusty metal. Got some torn cloth. I love the art of this game. It's got a style to it that is really neat. Still no trace of the Weaver expedition. We can build things. Temporary construction for this camp. Assign at least 1 climber to it. Grants effects. Craft. Workbench. Allows you to craft multiple bonus during the night for your next ascent. Anchor pitons. Homemade poison. Climber pick applies the poison status for the duration of the next ascent. Gain the efficient status until the end of the next camp. Well, I don't know what we have. What can we make? First aid tent. Climbers accumulate fatigue after each ascent, which reduces their stamina the next time they climb. Climber whose fatigue is greater than their stamina can no longer climb. To eliminate fatigue, climbers must spend the night in the tent. Can make a tanning rack. Gain pelts during the night. Cooking pot. Assigned climbers don't have to eat food for the night. Mushroom farm. Gain mushrooms during the night. Removes 2 fatigue stacks from assigned climbers. Do we only have enough room for 2 climbers? Interesting. So we kind of have to cycle our climbers. So I feel like this guy has a lot of stamina, and so they can afford to lose some, whereas the scout is one of the more useful climbers, so they can't really afford to lose, and they only have 4 stamina. Unless all 3, oh, all 3 can go in. Once you've removed all your climbers, or moved all your climbers, you can continue on the next day. Climbers need to eat before starting their next ascent. Skipping a meal can have negative and sometimes even fatal consequences. And food is not like it's in chunks, and you can't really split them easily, so you have to kind of be strategic about how you use your food. think climbing games have really come into fashion, and this game looked really interesting to me. I think it's pretty cool, actually. While crossing through a mountain pass, you discover the Weaver Expedition Camp, or rather what is left of it. Tents are in tatters, as if they had been clawed by a wild animal, their contents scattered by the wind. At first you find no trace of the climbers, then one of you motions towards a ravine, encouraging you to look down. 100 meters below your position, 2 corpses lie among the stones. Go to examine it. 10% risk of one climber getting afflicted. Search the camp. +1 fatigue for all climbers. Hmm. 10% chance of afflicted sounds better than guaranteed fatigue. Climb down and easily reach both bodies. They're grasping at each other as if they were fighting before having fallen. In the hand of one of them you find gold nuggets of exceptional size. Yay, money! Choose. We're almost out of provisions. Grab whatever you can. So there's a fruit bush. This is a... What is this? Gloves? Nothing interesting here. Okay, so this is showing us collecting loot while we're out and about. Climbers' climbing picks can destroy parts of the mountain, allowing them to chart new paths. And I assume we have to wait a turn for that to take effect. Why did it tell us to do that? And they get to rest for a turn, so that's pretty good. Come on back now, okay. Wait, I see more bushes a little higher. Each climber class also has an active skill. For the scout, her grappling hook allows her to get to places that are otherwise inaccessible. Is this a gap? Crevice blocks your path, I see. This game kind of reminds me of the Tower, or is it Tower Climb? Very, very different kind of game, but I don't know, the vibe of it kind of reminds me of that. Why can't they go into that crevice there? Oh, it's because it blocks my path, okay. So I think what I want to do is move this guy first. And they will be able to gain stamina there, and then I'll move them there, and then they can gain stamina there. And in fact, we can even move the scout. And surprised they can't get that bush or the berry. With each turn, night draws closer. Climbs at night, tires climbers faster. You will be able to collect all the resources, but will you be able to collect all the resources before night falls? Yeah, why not? So that seems to save us quite a bit of stamina. So let's get this, and I think that'll also remove it. I think we want to remove this block here. Crumbly block. Could fall at any moment, such as when standing on it. We go here. Grab that. And then... Can we... Can we... No, we can't pull them over. I'm gonna have them move back down and then jump this crevice here. I know that's spending time, but... Just surmising my options here. Oh, we'll make it for sure, but there's some gold ore over there. I don't think I want to go for the gold ore. Abandoned tent. Oh, I missed the abandoned tent. If only there was an undo button. No. Nothing. Oh, so you gotta like... Can we like double click this? No. You really gotta move every single berry and stone over. That's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I don't care for that. Oh, and the fact that it doesn't work every time is actually really a bummer. Don't do that. Oh, I don't like it. No. No. We were lucky to find food. I was worried we'd end up starving. We were too reckless. We can't just rely on luck. You can build temporary stations to meet your climbers' needs. Once built, one or more climbers must be assigned to the station to benefit from what it has to offer. Climbers assigned to stations will work all night and accumulate fatigue. I think they're telling me to use assigned climbers don't have to eat food for the night. Yeah, but like why? One time use torn cloth. One time use counts as all required materials. Oh, interesting. So I could like assign them to that. So if I was to do like the mushroom farm, then I could do the Swiss Army knife here, and that counts as all of it. And then assign someone else to that, and then we'll have the scout sleep. Gives a blessed status effect for 1 ascent. Sure. Wait, I only need 7. Okay. One of you is struggling to get up this morning. The fever they contracted during the night has made them lethargic and almost delirious. That's no good. And it was the scout. Great. Scout is sick. But hey, we got some mushrooms for our effort. I don't like this inventory system, straight up. I find it annoying. Luck smiles on you the moment you start to lose hope. You come across a ravine, the silhouette of a man barely visible, hundreds of meters below you. As you peer down to get a better look, the man signals you to be careful. The rocks around him seem on the verge of collapse. He's trapped, the mountain crumbling or rumbling ominously at his slightest movement. Craft a rope to rescue him. 80% risk of one climber getting afflicted. Let's rescue him for 10 materials. That is going to be basically all of them, though. That's a bummer. Using your supplies, you make a rope and lower it to the man, who then grabs it. You pull him effortlessly towards you, and after catching his breath, he thanks you. You have found Herman Weaver. As you prepare to head back down the mountain, Herman stops you. We have to keep going. I can't leave now. One climber joins the expedition. Similar to the scout, he has 4 stamina. He also has an injury and is hungry. I like how that scout is blessed. Oh, they're all blessed, okay. This counts as a new camp stay. Wait. No, we pick a new climb. We are good for food, so let's get some wood resources. Maximum stamina is reduced by 1 point. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Gain 1 fatigue point after each ascent. I still think the scout is worth taking. Is it not going to let me? Choose. I'm trying. I am trying to choose. Didn't want that. Did not want that option. Some of the interface 100% needs a little bit of work here. Okay. We're not at nighttime, but it's just very dark. What is this? Cocoon? Let's pass the turn. I want to see what's in this cocoon. Oh, materials. Cool. So I'm going to pull this guy over. And then I'm going to rest. Oh, we're not trying to go up. We're trying to go right. Okay, interesting. Kind of don't want Herman to be leading the team. Wonder what happens if we allow him to stay on that block. Nothing. Nothing bad. Backpack down there. I would like to go and grab that. I don't know what their action is. Rope, gloves, climbing pick. Do they have a special action? Or flask recovers all stamina. Climbing pick. I think they all have the climbing pick though. I keep trying to left click to move them. There's right click to basically do everything. Gold ore over there. Okay, let's go like underneath. I'm not gonna be able to do it though. Okay, we're gonna move this guy up and kind of get them to the safe ledge on the next turn. Nice. That was pretty good. I don't think we got as much as there was, but the level was so dark. I actually couldn't see a lot of the materials if there were some. Let's do a first aid tent. It's gonna use up the rest of our materials. And have Herman stay in the first aid tent and everyone else in. It's gonna use more food. That's okay. I think that's actually fine. Yeah, this is a system. The night passes without incident, but in the early morning you realize that Herman Weaver has left the camp. Wow, that is really shitty, actually. That sucks a lot. I like spent quite a lot of resources to recover that character. I kind of seriously don't like that. Although the snow covered Herman Weaver's tracks, you manage to find his trail. It takes you to the top of the mountain. Rocky ridges that surround you look like majestic towers destroyed by time and weather. Or is it your imagination playing tricks on you? Suddenly the silhouette of Herman Weaver stands out from the ridgeline. Okay, I mean, at least it's got a story beat. Turn back. The mountain considers you unworthy. It forbids you to reach the summit. The man punctuates each of his sentences by stamping his foot on the ground until the crust of snow starts cracking, bits of it detaching from the cliff face. That's quite a way of thanking the people that saved your life. Very, very, very strange that this person who I helped and was part of my team is now my antagonist. That is quite odd. No, stay back. The mountain is full of hostile beings who will attack climbers if they enter their field of vision. This is so strange. It feels like it's part of the tutorial, but like I thought I had agency over that, to be honest. Oh no, he's gonna do stuff. Oh wow, what a jerk. He's completely lost his mind. It's a shame, but it's either him or us. When the combat becomes inevitable, your climbers can use their climbing picks to defend themselves. Oh! I'm gonna fall. Cut the rope. Oh my god. If the situation becomes desperate, it's always possible to cut the rope that connects your climbers. Sacrifices might be necessary for the team to reach their goal. In this case, selecting the scissors in the backpack will directly cut the rope. That is insane. Oh my god. The blizzard is coming. We have to get out of here. Can we not reattach the rope? Or are we stuck like this? Okay, so we get to keep our scout. My God, this is intense. So we lost a climber. And they had all the food. Cool. Oh my God. Did we make it? Tutorial complete. Inventory funds 100. Expedition reward 300 funds. Recruit climbers. Ascender's agency. Alexander Armacost speaking. I received your expedition report. What a sad end for Herman. I'll miss him. He was so excited about that expedition, he thought he would finally discover one of the obscure artifacts that obsessed him so. He traveled across 5 continents in search of them, convinced they possessed a power capable of transforming the world. Imagine if he was right. His research must not die with him. Find those artifacts for me, and you will be handsomely rewarded. Huh. So, I feel like we've got a little bit of a Darkest Dungeon vibe going on here. Barbara Komichi? Sophie Rulbrook. Former convict. More climbers means more food. So we do not necessarily want to take everyone. The name of this mountain appears regularly in Herman Weaver's notes. There's no way I'm going to pronounce that. No one has ever made it to the summit of this mountain. Alexander Armacost is looking for a team capable of doing so, and tying his name to the achievement. Expedition estimated completion 10 days. So we don't have to take everyone, but we'll take 3. I think 3 is good. So we can take artifacts when we have them. Oh, and we spend money on food. Wow, there's a lot going on here, actually. One-time use during meal. Heals injuries when given during a meal. I think it's important that everyone has a little bit of food so that we can split the, you know, the load a little bit. Same with the resources. Okay. That was quite a bit of money, but hopefully we get some back. This is a really interesting game. I like what they've done here. Some things need work for sure, but like I'm quite impressed. So we've got the sapper. Not sure what the sapper does. They have a hand grenade. Throws a grenade that knocks back all characters by 1 and reduces their stamina by 1 point. Turns walls into crumbly blocks and creates fissures. Interesting. What is this? A frozen ledge applies the cold status to the climber standing on it. No need to stand on that. We've got stamina. Kind of want to see what's going on over here. Thick roots blocks your path, can be destroyed with a climbing pick. And we've got a backpack over there as well. We've got a little bit of time to spend. So let's see what's over on our right side here. That sort of rope pull move is quite nice. Feel like I don't want to leave just yet because there might be some more stuff. Maybe not. Maybe there's nothing over there. Easy peasy. We will be able to take everything. Asterisk. Yeah, I think we'll be able to take everything. I don't like all the bandages on one person though. So let's swap 2 of these. I don't think we need to really do anything fancy here. Let's just move on. Well, getting some food would be nice. We should use up some of those resources. So why don't we have Josen construct a mushroom farm? The mushrooms are good because they are a smaller denomination, so you can kind of fill in the gaps better without wasting any food. Night passes without incident. As the sun breaks through the horizon, you feel at one with the mountain. Yosin gets some fatigue. Oh, let's not keep all the mushrooms on one person. These are both like identical, so I don't know. Up. Okay. We move like there and then pull them across and then pull them across. Set them up to get some berries on the next turn. Put Yosin on a ledge. What do we got going on over there? Vestiges. Use your gloves here to collect materials or artifacts. Interesting. Let's put them over here and then... Can we... Oh, we can't pull them across. So let's move the scout here, and then maybe we can pull them across. Nope. Okay, let's just set up the scout on the next turn to collect some of these, although he's running out of stamina. So how about we move the sapper there instead? There's no undo button, unfortunately, so you kind of have to... you gotta be careful with your stamina. Nothing interesting here. You only get to do that once per turn, unfortunately. I'm gonna go for some of those berries. Collected loot. So let's rest them there. Unfortunately, that's gonna mean Yosin here is like just kind of sitting tight. It's kind of a bummer that you can't like grab stuff more easily in some ways. I think this will be fine. It looks a little dicey, but I think it'll be fine. Yeah, that's fine. I might have missed some resources, but our pack is almost full, so I don't think it's that bad. I think, I mean, I kind of want to use up some more resources. What is tanning? What do you mean get pelts during the night? I'm curious about that. Why don't we have Barbara work on something? Although, I don't know, Yusin has a lot of stamina to burn. Oh, you can upgrade them as well. Interesting. Knives. So they get like, they each get their own little kit as well. This is a really cool game. This is very, very cool. I want to do the tanning rack just to see what it does. And to use up some of our resources. And I'm going to have Yosin work on it. Gain pelts during the night. And we'll have everyone else rest. Night is calm and quiet. And we got pelts. Oh, these are resources. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. Now I know that. That's useful. More resources, less food. I wonder if you can have multiple people gathering mushrooms. Spiderweb does nothing but satisfying to break. Interesting. Oh, we've got spiders. Oof. What is that? Parcel. Use your gloves here to deliver this parcel to the top. So it doesn't matter if you finish your turn. You got, if you move through their line of sight, you will wake them up, basically. So now we've got this heavy parcel kind of weighing us down. Is that going to use up two? Yep, 2 stamina. Should not have had the scout carrying that. So I'm going to move over here. And we are moving to the right. And then I'm going to pull the scout across. Dang shame we can't pull across the Highlander. Is what it is, huh? We'll have to have them rest on their turn. I'm suspecting another spider is on the right side there. We're just gonna use this opportunity to rest. Everyone's gonna need to rest. I'm really worried I'm gonna step into the line of sight of some spider that I can't even see. There's a spider on the right side there, I think. So we will probably have to hit something eventually. Okay, you can't always play it safe. What is that? Something will, yeah, okay, but like what is that? It looks really creepy, whatever it is. Nice. Okay. I kind of want to move our sapper. No, I don't think we can right now. It's getting a little dicey. The limits of the rope is a really interesting mechanic. All right. Uh-oh. It's nighttime. It gets a kind of oppressively dark. We're gonna have to make some choices here now. We've got a bandage. I think I've got enough bandages. I think we have enough of these resources. I think I'd always like to take food over resources. We'll see what it can do. Also, we still have the Swiss Army knife, which I should probably use up. I think it's always worth taking the wood over pelt. Although, I don't know. Do you think it's worth... Like, technically, these leather straps are worth more for 2 slots than these torn cloths. But, like, you know, this... You can't really take everything. I think this is as ideal as we're gonna get, to be honest. We could stand to have more food. So I think what we should do is at this point, I'm gonna build a mushroom farm. The leather and wood works out perfectly to a mushroom farm. We'll put Barbera on that. And I would... So you can only have one of one kind of building. And we'll have everyone sleep. We could craft something. Climbing pick applies the poison status for the duration of the next ascent. Telescopic pole. Gathering resources can be performed from a distance of 2 spaces. That's kind of nice. Each turn, the first time a rope is used, doesn't cost an action point. Okay, you know what? That sounds good. Why don't we use some of these... I'm sorry, what? Okay. Okay, the game is a little problematic. It's something is not working as intended here. It's something is not working right. I just lost like 5 resources. Yeah, something's not working right here. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's try again. So you can right click resources to move them over. So we'll do that. But that being said, I'm gonna not have I don't have any resources now. But right clicking resources, that's kind of a game changer. So that does clear up some of the inventory management I was having trouble with. One random climber gains an injury. In the middle of the night, the sound of an avalanche wakes you. With a start, you manage to pack up camp before it reaches you, but one of you is injured in the rush. Then it's going to be Barbera. Or Barbara. I'm wondering if we should, you know, just in case, just in case something bad happens, we gotta keep that Swiss Army knife. We gotta keep that Swiss Army knife. One time during meal. All right, well, we're gonna try and keep her, but on the off chance something goes really badly, we wanna hedge your bets a little bit. An hour or so into the day, you encounter something unexpected. A huge monolith stands in front of you, glowing in the morning light. As you get closer, you realize that it's engraved with numerous glyphs. In the sunlight, they seem to be moving around on the stone. 60% risk of negative trait for one climber. 40% chance of 3 climbers getting gifted. Destroy the monolith. No, let's study it. Though you don't know the meaning of the glyphs, their strange dances mesmerize you. As you put your hand on the stone, you feel a sense of elation rise within you. Highlander, Scout, and Sapper gets afflicted. Great. No, we love that. I wish for events like those, even like, I kind of wish that the bad thing that happened still gave you a consolation prize, like maybe you learned something, or maybe the next time like it'll tell you like, oh, the next time you encounter a monolith you have a higher chance of succeeding, and not just like, oh, I'm just risking a 40% chance of something bad happening, or 60% chance of something bad happening, because like then it kind of makes the player overly cautious. I feel like I want both the good and the bad to sound interesting, and not just to be risking that something really bad happens. I don't know. That's a preference thing, not a objective thing. Although there's getting to, I'm starting to believe there's less and less actual objective design choices when it comes to games. So do we go left or do we go right? I think we go right. Wonder how many times I can do that. Nice. Okay. I got another parcel. This is seeming to be a pretty easy route. We're gonna have the Sapper take the parcel this time because they have a bit more stamina. And you know what? I think I'm gonna have the Scout just grapple to the next zone here. Can they carry or pick up the ally? Tell you what, I'm gonna have the Sapper move over there. That's a mistake. Wish I could undo that. I wish there was an undo, but that's okay. So can I have the Scout? Yeah, I can have the Scout just pull up the Sapper, and then Highlanders can just get to the next zone on their own. Nice. Why did I move it off the Sapper? It was the Scout that I was worried about. Oh well. Everyone survives, so we're all good. Easy peasy. So, since we're out of resources, why don't we go ahead and make a tanning rack and then use the Swiss Army knife on that? And we'll go ahead and have Yosund work on that. Oh, gain berries during the night. Okay, you know what? Let's have Barbara work on berries. Night is calm and quiet. Oh, I didn't cure the medicine. Shoot. I don't know how to do that, to be honest. Damn it. Are they still injured? They're still injured. Shit. Okay, well, we'll move on. Your journey through this white hell is suddenly marked by a macabre landmark. A human arm sticks out before you like a snowdrop. As you clear the snow around it, you discover the corpse of an unlucky climber swept away by an avalanche with all his equipment. 75% risk of negative trait for one climber. Bury the body. That would be all of our materials. And we'll rob the corpse. To gather corpse's belongings, your gaze brushes against his disapproving eyes, sending a chill down your spine. One climber traumatized, but we do get some resources. Who's traumatized? We don't know. We still don't know. It's getting a little dire, I will say. Ooh. Ooh, rat. I don't like that. Could get that backpack from above. Oh, there's some goodies up there too. Uh-oh. The heck is that? Something terrible. I think if I loot those, I'm gonna expose myself to whatever this thing is. Yep. Okay, I don't want to get that backpack, decidedly. We're gonna have a problem to deal with in a second here. There's gonna be a gust of wind, I guess. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through this, whatever it is. Could just kind of go for it. But what's the fun in that? Also, there's another rat over there. Well, we're gonna see what the hell this thing is. Very rude that it gets to spawn in and then also take a turn. But it's okay. It's kind of what I expected, to be honest. So we're gonna go over here and then we're gonna pull. Oh, nice. Can we also pull? No, we can't pull up the sled. So I'm gonna attack it. Oh, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh, we're in dire straits right now. Tell you what, I'm gonna destroy that. I think that's gonna destroy one of our safety cliffs. Oh, that was... Ooh, that was a choice. Okay, that's kind of what we wanted. Then we'll grab that and then move on to the safety cliff. And do we have to kill anything, or can we just end? I think we can just end. One-time use can be useful in some situations, even if it's a little morbid. That is not an efficient use of space, to be honest. I'd rather you grab some of these, like an apple and then 2 of these, because the apple is good food and gives us bless. But I don't know. Well, let's just take what we've got. What is this? Gain meat during the night. We kind of need everyone to, you know, hold tight for a night. Gain back their stamina. So why don't we use some of our supplies on like some bonuses? Gain the efficient status. Oh, we have to make sure we use a bandage as well. Climbing pick applies the poison status. While standing, sight range and fog is increased by 3 spaces. That sounds kind of nice. Next use of a climbing pick causes an explosion. Each turn, the first time a rope is used. Nah, let's keep it real simple. Big simple. Sure. And we're gonna have everyone sleep. We've got enough food. We're also gonna bandage. I hope that's how it works. Or do I have to like make a first aid kit, do you think? Oh yeah, okay. Heals injuries when given during a meal. Perfect. Attracted by your food, a cloud of flies harassed you all night. In the morning, you notice that some of your food is spoiled. Ugh. Okay. Well. Items found. None. Cool. Everyone's at full stamina. We have food, we have supplies, and everyone's cured of their injuries. So honestly, this is all pretty good. I'm definitely going to go for that gold. Move over here and then pull our Highlander out and then let him come over here. This is a cool game. I really like the idea of a tactics game that isn't just combat. If honestly, I'm a little disappointed that there is combat at all. I think this would have been interesting enough without adding it. I don't hold it against the game at all for having it, but I think it's cool not without having it. And the moves are interesting. There's quite a bit of tough choices to make. Kind of can't see. I do think that's partly the point. Gonna miss out on some stuff. That's okay. I don't want to interact with that ice. We're gonna move the sapper up a bit so that we can create some slack. Then the scout can move up, pull up the sapper. Sapper can pull up Highlander. And I think everyone can get up. We got a little bit of gold. Trying not to take too many risks for extra supplies. Like, we've got enough food and supplies. Like, we really don't need to be taking risks. Gain wood during the night. Now that sounds very tempting. Let's have Yosend work on that. We could spend some wood. Gain the efficient status until the end of the next camp. Why don't we do that? Allows other climbers to stand above this climber. Interesting. That is very interesting. I don't know really how to deal with that. So let's just take the bootleg liquor. And I don't want to really like use up too many supplies. We could stand to get some food actually. Hold on. Let's have Barbara gather some, was it Was there food? There isn't food. Okay, never mind. It's just wood this time. So we'll use an apple. There we go. Perfect. One of you is struggling to get up in this morning. The fever they contracted during the night has made them lethargic and almost delirious. Well, Yosun is sick. That's okay. If anyone can stand to get sick, I think it's Yosun. Mountains Mysteries. Both of them are... See, I think that this is maybe a flaw in the game, is this is not a choice. Choosing between two of the same thing here is like really not a choice and not interesting. And that's part of the thing I don't like about those whole like fork in the road choices is more often than not you're just kind of picking two flavors of the same thing, and it also feels very like treaded ground. Give me 1 second here. Okay, the cave you pass through echoes with an eerie sound like the breathing of a wounded animal or the furious buzzing of a swarm of bees. As you follow the sound to its source, you come upon a large room dominated by a massive machine whose complexity is beyond your understanding. I feel like whose is weird there, because doesn't that imply the machine is a person? Its internal mechanisms purr, fueled by an artifact set at its center. See, again, so we got risk of a starting, 75% risk of starting an ascent. Oh, I see. So, and 85% risk of negative trait for one climber. Okay. I get it. Let's extract the artifact. Plunging the room into silence, which is quickly replaced by the sound of a cave collapsing. Well, we have an artifact. A refined relic of a bygone era. And we're gonna have to just... Weird that it didn't just place them for me. Well, we can get some resources. Did not mean to do that at all. Oh, that's a dang shame right there. Because that is a completely wasted turn now. Just wanted to get some berries. Oh, we have an insect as well. Sounds like we have something above us as well. Grab some of that. Get to the next part. Pull up the sapper. Sapper pulls up the Highlander. What is that? Frozen mushroom. Activates when hit or when someone gets close. Releases a cloud of spores that applies the cold status to all climbers within. Why would I? I'm assuming other creatures are prone to hitting that, because I'm not sure why I would hit it. Looks like the wind is gonna hit it. Interesting. Okay, there's an insect below me. That's a problem. Let's just try and like outrun it. We got some berries. Berries. Can't get them this turn, but we can get them on the next turn. I know that I'm having a pretty easy time with this right now, but like you gotta know that this game's gonna get to be insanely difficult down the line. Nice. I think that was pretty efficient. We even got some berries for our trouble. Honestly, doing an extra level for that artifact was kind of worth it. So what do we usually have a bonus something, but it looks like we don't this time. Looks like we could do another mountain mystery if we want. Feel like we could use some extra food. I don't know, maybe we do a bit of both. Like, let's do a tanning rack. Oh yeah, Yosin is sick. Forgot about that. And then let's also do a mushroom farm. May as well. All night long, you heard a presence lurking around the camp. In the early morning, you realize that some of your precious food has disappeared. Well, I mean, honestly, good thing I made that mushroom farm last night, because I'm pretty sure you don't lose that food. Like, you're kind of guaranteed to keep that at the very least. I kind of want to do another mountain mystery. I guess that's why they did it this way, because though this was not a choice, it didn't... One did not lock me out of the other, so I can do both. Your climb so far has been uneventful until suddenly a thick fog enveloped... What do you mean uneventful? We've found an artifact and a machine. I guess the climb for me today. Muffling all sound and squeezing your throat tight, you feel disoriented, making you lose all notion of time and space. Keep moving forward. 50% risk of climbers getting injured. I think we can risk it. You fumble your way forward for what feels like hours. When you finally make it out of the fog, it feels as if you've been brought back to life. We didn't get injured. Nice. We're very close to the top. We've got some abandoned tent. Can absolutely go for that. Got some frozen mushrooms. I don't think we have to mess with those. Kind of want to come up and then pull the scout up so we can grab these berries. Berries. And we might as well break that. I don't think... I mean, it does cost us some stamina to do that. Or does it? Why did the frozen mushroom trigger? Oh no. Okay, well that's fine. We can still make use of that. What is that? Stalactite. That could fall at the slightest disturbance. Okay, let's move over here and then we'll just wait out a turn. I've noticed you get to keep the stamina even if the block below you is removed. So then I'm going to move our scout up here and then pull our sapper up. And we're already almost to the top. These levels are very short. But that doesn't mean, like, they're satisfying, you know, like, I think they're well paced. I'm going to move the scout up, pull up the oh, we can't move up the sapper. Well, we can. There might have been more supplies there, but again, we're almost out of space, so I don't think it's necessarily super worth it. Maybe we take more food. I think more food is always worth taking over more supplies. Berries during the night. I think we're in the home stretch here, so I think it's probably pretty important for us to raise everyone's stamina, and maybe we use up some of our supplies. Each turn, the first time a rope is used doesn't cost an action turn. Like, we can do stuff like that. Gain the efficient status until the end of next camp. Could do that. Gathering resources. I don't think we need to do that. Allows other climbers to stand above you. I like this makeshift spyglass. I think that one's pretty good. Night is calm and quiet. Investigate. So this is the last stage, I think. No, that we didn't. There wasn't even a last stage. Okay. Everyone returned safely. We got some money. Very cool game. Very, very, very cool game. It's not perfect. It's not fully there, but like honestly, it's really close. Obviously that first climb is very easy. We didn't have to make any tough choices like, you know, losing one of our climbers. The way they present the mechanics is pretty good, and honestly, I really didn't see it coming that the person we rescued in the tutorial would become like crazy. That was a very good reveal. Got a little bit of Darkest Dungeon in it, and I can see the occult creeping in. There's a little bit of eldritch vibes. So yeah, I'm gonna absolutely keep an eye on that when it comes out. That's really cool. It's a very novel twist on the sort of tactics game. I really appreciate how they've just kind of like taken the whole tactics thing and slapped it on the side of a mountain. I think that's really, really cool. I'm unfortunately gonna have to go. I am taking off for the evening, and got some stuff going on. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I may be on tomorrow. I would like to be on tomorrow, I think. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you very much for joining me, whether you're in the chat now or if you are watching this in the future. Maybe hit a button, helps me somehow. I don't know how. But anyway, thanks. I'll see y'all next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. So long. Bye-bye.